Coming to you from Seattle with Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Digging in, Paulo Orlando, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Merrifield is on his way home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lucas Duda, the second out of the opening frame. Jorge Soler is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Zobrist into shallow left, and that's the third out. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Merrifield brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cano waits on the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's gone just 2 for 13. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Behind 0-2 now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. In now, Drew Butera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Escobar with a sliding stop. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Escobar has a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paulo Orlando. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Orlando, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. And in foul territory for the second out. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Line toward right center. Gordon is going to have room out there as he... Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Escobar over to his left. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. Dan Vogelbach is next, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, two gone. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Orlando is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Striding in once again, Lucas Duda, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. In is Jorge Soler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. 0 and 1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Bonifacio. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The next 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Bonifacio at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic, is in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Turned on down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll reach second now with one away. So striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Hot shot to third, fielded by Moustakas. And there are two away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Josh Reddick.
First delivery to him on the way. A little roller toward the hole. Duda scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Drew Butera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Number 9, Drew Butera.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. With Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit to short, taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Seager, right field, and carrying well. And gone. An absolute bomb. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Dan Vogelbach is next. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Duda shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1-1. Grounded back up the middle. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Lucas Duda now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. And Duda behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Gordon moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Mariners. The shortstop,
First offering on its way.
Ben Zobrist.
There for it, Escobar. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 3.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Nelson Cruz now, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tapped out in front of home. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Is that it? Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Bonifacio. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. Ready once again, Alex Gordon. No hits to this point.
Alex Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The windup and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. This pitch is popped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Drew Butera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. With runners in scoring position this season, Butera averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average of exactly. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Brian Flynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Heading after it is Orlando.
2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Dan Vogelback. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit like that.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Here's D. Gordon now. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Escobar has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Paulo Orlando. He was a ground out victim last time up. Dan Altavilla gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Smith is going to come. He'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. He's got it 1 away. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Smith comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and Edwin Diaz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In now, Jorge Soler. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Vogelback in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Tim Hill comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Butera might try to make a play on it,
but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Orlando's on the move.
He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra. Miguel Gonzalez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Drew Butera. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Whit Merrifield next to hit. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Paulo Orlando goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Standing in, Mitch Haniger is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Orlando's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Dan Vogelbach is next. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Soler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. There is Escobar, throw on to first, and we are going to the... Here's Lucas Duda now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Cano has it. And there's the first out to begin the 11th. In is Jorge Soler. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Brandon Maurer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's 0 for 5. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Orlando's on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alcides Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out. Ready for another shot now. Drew Butera, no hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. With Merrifield next to hit. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Kelvin Herrera is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled off. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Orlando comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 2 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
For the Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 6 men on deck. The winning pitcher is Brandon Mauer. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Miguel Gonzalez. He falls to 4-7. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.